Hello, messy bottoms. Let's talk more about the In Your Fantasy tour and the personas that the guys are going to adopt while on stage. All of these are just my opinions, and I'm like super delusional. I have been standing ATEEZ for 3 years now. How long have you been standing them? Drop it down below so you can see if you find your standing twin. If you haven't hit like on this video, please hit like. Alright, let's get into the fucking show. ATEEZ is going to be using personas on the In Your Fantasy tour. I mean, there's no other way around it. Have you seen the poster? The poster is already painting this picture of dark romantic love, like almost like enemies to lovers. But we're not going to talk about fanfics right now. Let me just get into what I think the personas are going to be. Seonghwa. Park Seonghwa wants to be your everything. He wants to mold to the desires that you have about him and vice versa. Like that's going to happen as well. It's like an infinity symbol of spiciness. With the captain, he's obviously the leader, Kim Hong-joon, and he is going to be guiding the ship of your love. He is the captain. You have to give all of your willpower over to him. He's going to lead you to the promised land. Mr. Joong, Yunho, the golden retriever of the group, he's going to be more of the restrained, powerful lover. He's going to be very, very alluring. You're not going to know exactly what he's thinking, but he's going to be very, very warm and receptive to your advances and vice versa. Just the vice versa is going to be everywhere with both of these characteristics as far as on stage and the persona that they are trying to pump out to us, the audience. Now we have Yosung, our Doberman of the group. He's going to be like the quiet lover behind the scenes. He tends to all of your wants and your desires, but he's very subtle about it. Like his presence is very strong, but he's not as bold as you think that he would be. Now for San. And you know, he's a mountain, okay? He's a mountain. So he has like this strong presence with this soft undertone of yearning. And you can see it in his expression. It draws you in. You want to protect him. But you know in the end, he will protect you. Mingi, our bold lover. He's super duper soft though, and he's very emotionally deep behind the scenes. The projection that he has is just something you're just like, oh man, he's really big and he's really bold and he's kind of scary. Like, I don't know how to take this. But behind the scenes, he truly is a very sweet and endearing person. And I just love that about Song Mingi's personality. Now we have Wooyoung. This is actually going to be very easy to forecast. He's a playful lover. Like, look at him. He's like a little cat. He's just like springing around all over the place. He teases you in the most seductive way, which makes everything very, very addicting. What are you thinking about my Wooyoung prediction? Just drop it down below so I can read it and see like what's going on in your thought process as well. And if you haven't liked the video, babe, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's have more fun. Now for Jungho, this is not very hard to figure out how he would be, but he would be very stoic, okay? You aren't very sure, like, does this guy even like me? Like, does he even care? But behind the scenes, he's doing like the most sweetest, kindest things, like a very acts of service type of man. And also, he wouldn't be very afraid to sing you a little song before you go to sleep. Now, these are just my thoughts and ideas about the In Your Fantasy tour. And again, I want to know how you feel these guys are going to portray their image to us during this era. And of course, there's going to be a comeback. We have no idea what the comeback is going to be like before the tour launches. So it will be very exciting to see. Now, if you want to connect more with me, you can always join the Patreon and the Discord. It's linked down below. You'll have an opportunity to talk to me and other ATEEZ and multi-stands as well. Also, I go live every Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. On the show, I actively talk to other ATEEZ in the chat, as well as go over weekly ATEEZ events. All right, I need to go touch some grass and drink some water.